with Joseph Stevens. Then you might send the dozen. We are very can't and say, let on Kumano and our friends and drop on shame. Then we share with Yenison, or matter to be Eddie and Money at Tony General. Oh, yeah, so I'm an answer. And almost I catch Tony General say, Man on country after no man is so near you. It's on second say a pair of you and about my being na yera Sam George so and no catch a us na to say and contompo no betina bontin di say a idea omaton telecost at the idea $1 and yada sa and soon we no one manansoa no trim send the jumo yellow a idea the jumayafo babro and pimp yensa a 1,000 plus and when they do it then check the baby and some of Africa way and mede ba be so say Jones kase no na aboafo so masene we research fast food and I research metal ways me so making kind kase no within any just food insure asari right na me true na minority one dom kuma no and almost all my friends and drop on shame na won shame die na se no and all my catch attorney general say manna on money hu musuo kra and country of a new market so needy. It's unsaid, Copim sa parapario, a bebo mine. Nyadu bia a beady. Yankotia a yedom kumano brano mocassa.
The constitutional immunity of parliamentarians when they sought to attack the minority leader. The letter Attorney General in his presser said, among other things, that the MPs, including the minority leader, cannot use constitutional immunity to defame others. The Attorney General sought to create the wrong impression that the minority leader's presser was done to defame some members of the security apparatus. We see the attempt to belittle the immunity granted to parliamentarians to speak freely on issues of national importance as very, very unfortunate. We are aware that parliamentary immunity is not absolute. We are aware of that. It has its limits. But we shall not be intimidated by threats of defamation suit either from the Attorney General or from his assigns. Has the Attorney General forgotten so soon, since he joined the executive branch, that it is the responsibility of the legislature to hold the executive branch accountable? Has he forgotten? We need to ask him. Because a few months ago, he was a full member of this chamber until he joined the executive. As members of parliament, we shall use the privileges accorded to us under the Constitution to protect every Ghanaian whose right is trampled upon by the executive. The AG must be reminded, as all of us should be, that the purpose of our separation of powers, the reason why we have the executive, we have the legislature, we have the judiciary, is for the protection of the individual.
Yanto aso na dom kuma ni wie no mama na nso kwa e na omo sa twem se e ya attorney general e ye tumidi a o man ne de ahye ne nsa se onhwema e ye kabima nke bia momo nkoso no e ya ade a o ya ade asisi Ghana fo bi no e na mwei so ama e ye dom kuma no etwem se opemo se obejai sa de o ye no enya de omo ne ne bu e bejuso wo man.
We are here this morning to remind the learned Attorney General of the Republic of the constitutional provisions that protect the citizens of the Republic. We are here to remind the learned Attorney General of Article 14 of the Constitution, which talks about the protection of personal liberty. We are here to remind him that that provision is still part of our laws. We are here to remind the learned Attorney General that Article 15 of our Constitution, which talks about human dignity, is still part of the laws of this country. Articles 18 and 19 of our Constitution, which deal with the protection of privacy, of home and property, and of course, due process, have not been repealed from our Constitution. And for that matter, any person who is given the opportunity as our learned Attorney General to enforce our law must do so within the provisions of this Constitution. The sanctity of these constitutional provisions quoted above and the duty placed on the Attorney General of the Republic, who also doubles as Minister for Justice, require the AG to ensure that a person charged with criminal offense is protected and presumed innocent until proven guilty by a court of competent jurisdiction or until that person has.
Yanto ansam nso dia na ye yerura Sam George and wabek kanadwen e dia che Osla Owusu se enya dia o kan kre isan se amount on telecost FNJ $1 bia e wo bia nti nsem na obek kan ni na e nkontom yankote yerura.
For anyone to have told us that they bought Airtel Tigo for $1 and have taken over the ministry, and ATC, American Tower Company, just one of the companies Airtel Tigo owes, brought us a bill of 1.5 billion Ghana cedis. 1.5 billion Ghana cedis. That's just ATC alone. Today, the American ambassador was in my office with a team, and one of the major issues was the indebtedness to ATC. The debt sitting on the books of Airtel Tigo is in excess of 3.5 billion Ghana cedis. So if someone told you they bought it for $1, who is going to pay the 3.5 billion that's sitting there and growing, accruing interest? And that's why I say those who carried out that action lack any sense of patriotism. Because most of the debt is debt that was accrued by Millicom, which was a private American company running Tigo, and Bharti Airtel, an Indian company. And you know, to show you how irresponsible the actions were, after they have absorbed the company and the debt and put it on the balance sheets of the government of Ghana, now they attempted to drop the assets of the company into a new vehicle, and they were engaging with Bharti Airtel again to let Bharti Airtel come and take the clean company as a new company. Like I said, the Attorney General has work to do, because we cannot run a country like.
Na yera Sam George you no chim say ono na dwuma ekuo ana na dwuma ogom edwumayefo ana workers a omuwom no ma no bebro ye mpem yensa na etwe 3,000 plus na odine na ibesi form na wahye ama eye oha 100 de ebeyi omedi.
People have raised questions about the staff rationalization ongoing at the ministry. But if you are a minister and you take over a ministry that has 3,117 staff in the ministry and its agencies, and you realize that almost 600 of them were recruited after December 7. Basically, you cannot expect me to come and inherit such mess and continue with it. And so the rationalization is ongoing. Today, I have authorized the termination of a few more at Ghana Post, almost 100, that were done post-December 7. And we'll continue this rationalization. I will clean up the ministry, make sure it is lean and efficient, and carries out as well.
Yeye kasia no na edo ma henso e no kasa no twem se e yade ode kokobo e kwa ma mo a modi mani esi galamsey so e wo bono mantem se ne za so obi mu a enye obi ne kumentri o si akọ e na bi ti gya
because e jama yansa se no osai nsu osai but the mercury cyanide na niema ebe say na dia yewra hin ebe na mom yewra waba ne ya kan se galamsey na o tusu san Who said you ambadu antos you make me to be a support. So na drop you on to on your galamsey that. Na madam was. Abono ha men ti se bia o ye galamsey. Who ti se bia o ye galamsey am aso nte e ba kwa cost no. Abono ha e be galamsey ye ni netin de ba.
Galamsey e ya dia se wo abonte a o beka se bunu mani ha de galamsey eni ha. Namba bosumu muani na babia mawura ne galamsey a mede mani akohu no nananom yɛntu anamɔ a ɛbɛyɛ kakra no na aduane ɛne yɛn nsuo no mpo yɛnya bi nom na mehyɛ mo bɔ sɛ mampanyini di tumi ama me sɛ regional minister yi Galamsey no yɛbɛtu so sa na ɛyɛ afutuo ɛna meka sɛ wo a wayɛ w'adwene sɛ wobɛyɛ Galamsey ɛne wo a woyɛ Galamsey no wobɛsesa w'adwene ɛfiri sɛ ɛnkyɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛbɛtu yɛn ho agu forest no mu na wayɛ bɛkyew biara nso ɛne yɛ nananom w'anim o nana biara bɛpakyɛw a ɛnyɛ adeɛ bi sɛ mɛte aseɛ yɛ wɔ sɛ mmara di no mɛma mmara adi no.
Abusua ana brebe makwa na mde kaseɛ no besi ndo wase sɛ ogye brenda TMA sɛ sisi ana wabɛka yɛn ho a betumi afollow yɛn ɛwɔ Josie's TV ɛwɔ TikTok, Facebook ɛna YouTube ne nyinaa ɛyɛ Josie's TV na nsɛm a mde bɛso mu no deɛ di mu tintiman a wobɛsa ate bio emu ɛyɛ dɔm kumaa no ɛna friends and trofo nhyiam mu ɛna ɔmatoto bi ɛde ama ne attorney general na ɔmo wie yɛ no ɛna ɔmasa ka kyerɛ attorney general sɛ mana ɔka nkyerɛ afɛnyɔma kinso nyɛ bi ɛsan sɛ kɔpem sɛ kɔn yɛ ɛne pɛwpɛw yɛ ɛbɛbɔ ɔman no mu obi ani wɔ ɔbɛyɛ di na yɛra Sam George nso akasa na ne kasa ɔkasa yi nyinaa no ɔno nso tutu bi ɛde ma ɔnsla ɔnso sɛ ɛnya deɛ obiara atɔn Telecost na owie na ɔsa kyerɛm sɛ n'adwuma a ɔyɛ no ɛyɛ workers ana adwumayɛfo a ɛwɔ mu no ɔma no bɛboro mpem mmiɛnsa ne akyire nti ɔde ne nan bɛsi fam na wayi ɔha na 100 edi ɛwɔ adwuma nsɛm afoforo bi ka wei ho ɛna mde bɛso mu sɛ Josie's kaseɛ na aboafo ɛsɛ ɔmase no ɛyɛ Lisette fast food ɔsi aduane bia ɔde ba na so yɛ ɔbɛyɛ ama ɔwɔ Akem across Asaman Junction baabi Asaman kɛse taxi station ne hɔ na ba na so yɛ ɔbɛmu ɔfrɛ no 0245 61 14 81 nso a ɛyɛ ade a ɔbɛnya saa nso na Lisette metal wares ɔno nso ne Lisette fast food ɛna ɛbɔ nhwɛanim ɔno nso sɛ dadeɛ adwuma biara wode ba na so yɛ ya ɔbɛyɛ ɛde ama wo na wo matrɔfoɔ no yɛ 0240 83 30 29 mede wase sɛ wode brɛ na wotie me kae sɛ wobɛtumi afollow me ɛwɔ YouTube, TikTok anaasɛ Facebook ɛdin no yɛ Josie's TV me nso a mekenkan kaseɛ no medin ɛde Josephine Nhyira Asare mema wo mu ani tia